Hey, Random Tree here, back at it again with a Snicker of Magic by Natalie Lloyd. Today we are reading chapter 22. This is a pretty short chapter, but we'll get to it. Snip, snip, snip! I saw the words cut into pieces as Joel Pickett slid her scissors across my bangs. The wet tips of my hair spelled out more words on the floor. Toggle, hiccup, cornucopia. My brain's feeling crazy today, I sighed. My brain always feels crazy, Joel laughed. She tilted my face up and looked at my bangs to make sure they were even. Aunt Chloe had trimmed my bangs a few days ago, but she'd used her crafting scissors. Mama was not pleased with the outcome. That is so much better, Joel nodded. Your eyes are too pretty to keep covered up. That's a whole world of... Good to see that you might miss hiding behind your hair. And this way you'll be able to look everybody in the eye when you duel. Yep, I gulped. Jonah says you're pretty nervous about tomorrow. I looked through the window into Joel's mechanic shop, where Jonah was sitting at a long table, helping Harriet Bond clean the tools. I didn't mind that he told his mama how nervous I was. Joel Pickett would have figured me out anyway. Jonah had warned me that she could massage the secrets right out of a person's scalp. And shakes alive, he right. When Joel washed my hair, every secret I knew came spilling out of my mouth. I told her about Stone Weatherly being my balloon riding, globe-trotting, curse-bearing great-great-grandfather. I told her about how I was cursed to wander, cursed to fail, and most likely cursed to keep on riding around the country in a pickled jalapeno that smelled like frito pie. I told her that Mama was packing up to leave Midnight Gulch. I even told her the secret I hadn't told Jonah yet. I heard Mama on the phone last night, talking about Seattle, like it was some snazzy carnival. Joel told me everything would work out fine, and her words calmed me down. For about a minute and a half, but now tears burned in my eyes all over again. Jill put down her scissors and rested her hands on my shoulders. Her fingernails were long and coral-colored. Her perfume smelled like expensive candy. What's wrong, sweetie? She said it in such a way that the words came spilling out of me again. Mama's got a wandering heart, I said. She can't stay any place for long. I thought back to what first night when Mama stared up at the lonely old moon. The way the light fell across her face. I thought the moon beamed because it was happy to see us. Now I know the moon had recognized one of its own. Bright, beautiful, lonesome. Snip, snip, snip. Words fell loose around me. Hunger. Safe keep. Refuge. Maybe I'm meant to be like Florentine, I said. Maybe I'm meant to keep drifting around to different places. Oh, Jonah's mother screeched. I grabbed my hair 'cause I was afraid she'd cut a big hunk out of the back. But my hair was okay. Jonah! Joel wrapped her long fingernails against the window. Joel wrapped her long fingernails against the window to the auto shop. Come in here, I need to tell you and Felicity something extraordinary. Yesterday, while y'all were painting the gallery, Joel said, holding the door open so Jonah could wheel inside, Florentine came in for a trim. As soon as I started washing her hair, she started talking. We know Florentine's story, Jonah said. You don't know what I know. Joel grinned. We both knew she was right. Neither one of us could give a proper shampoo. Joel motioned Jonah closer, then leaned in close so nobody else in the shop would hear. You'd already told me where Florentine came from, so I asked her how in the world she ended up here, in Midnight Gulch. I could see in her face that she didn't want to tell me, that she wanted to keep it a secret. She'd left that bag she's always toddling along over in the waiting chair, and she kept glancing at it, then back at me, real nervous-like. Finally, she sighed and told me exactly how she wound up here. Jewel stood back and smiled proudly in the mirror. She said that her great-grandmother was born and raised here in Midnight Gulch, but that she left town because she wasn't welcome here anymore. Florentine said her great-grandmother stole some burdens that did not belong to her, but she left a perfect memory in their place. Jewel squirted a golf ball-size dollop of Pouf Mouse into her hand and worked it through my hair. Florentine figures if she can find the perfect memory, she'll be able to lay those burdens down. Now, Jewel propped her hands on her hips and looked back at Jonah. You gonna ask me who that great-grandmother was? Yes, yes, yes. My heart pounded so loud I nearly said the words. Jewel winked at me in the mirror. You got it, kids. Florentine's great-granny was none other than Isabella Thistle. As soon as Jewel finished drying my hair, I shot up out of her chair and ran out of the salon. Jonah was faster than me in his wheelchair. He had to keep slowing down, waiting for me to catch up. Sorry, I said. My legs are too short for running. It's no problem, Jonah smiled. Your hair looks cool, Flea. Messy, but in a splendidly way. I don't want to talk about my hair, I said. I can see every single thing around me, and it's weird. My hair felt good, though. Feather light and bouncy. I ran faster so I could feel it swoosh into my face. Then I tripped over my own sneaker and decided the whooshing probably wasn't worth falling over. Is she there? I yelled ahead. He shook his head no. What if she already left town? I said. What if she's gone? She could have helped us, I bet. She's Isabella Thistle's kin. She'll know how to break that stupid curse. I waited for Jonah to give his usual speech about Isabella's curse, but he didn't. Instead, he nodded and said, Then we'll find her. Even Jonah had to face the truth. Our time was almost up, and goodness knows we tried. We searched every shop on Main Street, asked everybody we passed if they'd seen her. We called out her name. We searched. We waited, and we hoped. We never found her, and nobody knew where she went. By the time night dropped its starry curtain over the mountains, Florentine still hadn't turned up anywhere. My family was still cursed. As soon as the duel was over, we'd wander away again. And that was the end of Chapter 22. Next time we'll be doing Chapter 23. Like, subscribe, do what you do, and have a great day. Bye!